in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. And this
almost got confused.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Boy, how you squeeze through that hole?
25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis.
Yep. Got right now, got in the middle of it.
Corey Davis, 71 yards. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their own 21. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
6 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is Carson.
Man, how they got off the line so quick?
On the pickup there, it'll be second and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. They will find Davis. That's complete.
Okay,
16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Henry.
Dang.
Takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Steps away to his left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
I don't know how that dude had that much speed to sit there and run like that.
Taking it in. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Good decision to keep the football and some really good running to find the end zone.
And so much for scouting, because you know they went over this in practice on the defensive side, that you have to protect the edges in that RPO, that he may tuck it and keep it himself. Instead, he crashed down, and off he went.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
How you missed him?
Ball's been able to get it up past the 45. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson.
Dang, dude
It's a
got tripped.
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together.
Know how he got that many yards.
The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
Out of the gun, Tannehill, flush to his right.
Oh! Okay. All right. Gotta be momentum. Okay, he threw it straight to me.
Keep it on 2nd down.
Gotta be momentum.
Look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hit it again.
Davis, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A minute 55 left to go in the 1st half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. First down carry for him.
Man, I thought he was going to slide over there.
Past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Well, now they'll try the end around. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him?
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
That was on D-line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tannehill under pressure again, and down he goes again. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes.
Didn't catch nothing, really.
Understanding that you got this last drive here, you get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it.
They said,
take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, what they said and threw it straight to the dude.
It's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited.
My bad. I was trying to.
And have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Gostkowski for the point after. And the lead is now 24.
That's the score. Titans 24. Seahawks nothing.
That's sad. That win must throw out a sack. He got it off. It said in the accurate pass because your dude was right there.
As the kicks away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No, he didn't. He didn't hit him. He got it out before he even must touch him. They gave him a penalty because he was there in his face. If he went through our sack, it should have been a sack. But he didn't sack him. He was there in his face and I still threw the ball. But it said accurate throw because he was there in his face and made the ball go straight to the other dude.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6.
See, that was a throw out sack.
Right side.
He got hit when he threw that one.
6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
But
Welcome back, Charles and I.
when the momentum on, it's on. So just gotta sit there and fight out of it. Both games we played, it was no stuff going on like this until the momentum was a whole lot swap in one favor. So I know where you just gotta fight up out of it. Just gotta fight out of it.
Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So
and he's intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Well, the quarterback continues so flip-floppy.
They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So that one will be accepted. First down, it's Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter.
With no inaccurate penalties.
They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want
Crazy.
into it themselves.
Crazy.
Tannehill on first down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 7 yards there and a first down.
What's that?
Tannehill throwing again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his...
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Man, I thought he was going to die with a hand.
Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete a run like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, sings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Before they can snap it, time runs out.
The third one, yeah.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, Wilson. Going for Metcalf.
Oh, man.
And now here is another.
Well, I heard him got hit.
Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. See, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
I thought he had all the time. He was a three-man.
If you're a starter on defense,
Three-man rush.
other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
offense set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I can't get a throw out sack either. Dang.
Initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Powers through him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On first down, Tannehill. Flushed out right. This one caught by Davis. Touchdown, Titans.
I played, man. You throw that touchdown. Last end zone.
Continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he'll find Ballore out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. On third down, Wilson. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change.
Now going to the.
That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. K.J. Wright picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill.
I wouldn't try and do that.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And it's incomplete.
Really? They gonna call that cross in front of him? Man, get out of here.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
Yeah, and they gave, man. These people gave me a penny because I was in front of them. They get a pick.
Jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
The dude ran to me.
Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Ain't no way. He was coming across the field. My mind ran the spot.
Second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Good, what y'all gonna call now?
By the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Man, they took away 4 picks. Man, this is boy. Goodness gracious.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down.
Here's Tannehill. On the move to his left. He will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big
Did they put him on the 1-yard line?
These guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Lopside.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the field.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
Did they?
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this will be caught.
Dude was sitting on the flat.
Here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back.
Sitting in the flat.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Let me see.
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Man, this ain't it.
This and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
Best call being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn.
Surprise, it went more than that.
On EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Man, every pass. Even passes I was getting out of time. I mean, it been too many times I had to move people in your face and you making passes on something bad enough. But I understand it's momentum. But they said that I'm talking about having to go straight to your. That's crazy. Mm-hmm.